Hey, and welcome back to Dredge. Last time we finally got the dredging equipment, and I feel like I'm still missing part of the quest here. Now that I look at it, I still need to do that one quest at the fishmonger. I feel like I need an eel, so let's get that one first today. But before then, just a small little thing. I changed a setting in my recording. Like before then I had a small audio filter, was mainly just there so my fan noises would be drowned out. But I removed that one because it sadly kind of swallowed up like some of my absolutely impeccable, obviously, voice acting. Just because when I was breathing like in a more airy tone, then that just kind of got swallowed up. So I have to kind of do that in post, so it's going to sound slightly different. In any case, I hope that's otherwise fine. Today, I want to get the eel. I do remember the eels being somewhere on the other side though, so I might have to... Huh? Are those the eels? I mean, they do seem kind of long. Let me remember all of the keys here. Okay, those are the eels. That's actually where I have to go. I do remember having... Was it a flounder? I feel like we had like a flounder that I placed there. Ooh, correct engine operation. Reading complete. Let's read that one first, then I'm gonna get that one. A preachy and disjointed set of articles on how and how not to operate engines. In general, it was far too... Wait. Oh, it was far too overcautious for my thinking. It was like, it was far too over, and then there was like the dash was like a break. No, it's overcautious. Yeah, 5% more movement speed. Neat. That's actually good with like our engines, right? It's like, yeah, 10.5 knots, that's 5%, and 14.7. That makes sense. Anyway, let's get fishing, because oh man, do I love it. And I already forgot how to fish these. I have an eel. I'm gonna instantly go back to the fishmonger. I wanna finish that quest, and then I want to go around the island and check out that dredging spot that the lighthouse keeper talked about. It's going to be totally not spooky, trust me. Fishmonger. Have you any got any fish for that order? Yes, I do. Yes. I do know that you have eyes. It would be nice for myself if I had eyes, because like that fish is still fresh even after like a week or so of ignoring it. Okay, get that one in. Like that. Ooh, 51. Okay, it was probably just a bonus. I kind of expected that to be like a set amount, so a prize fish would have probably been better. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little bit more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Okay. Don't see many people fishing squids these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Okay, there are always quests like these. That's nice to know. So I should probably go for those just because they pay a lot more, it seems like. I mean, I got like 50 bucks. And like an eel was like 10. And the flounder was like 10 again, because like flounders kind of suck. So it's definitely worth it. We had that one already. Okay. So let's check out the pursuit. Okay, so like the last one is gone then. So this one's just like permanently, and this actually gets replaced, because like the other ones, like the package delivery is still here. So I'm guessing this is like just something that's repeated and gets replaced each time. 2 arrow squid and 1 black grub. I don't know where they are. They only bite at night. I mean, I do know that squids only bite at night. We found some already. I can at least get some squid, like, on my way back. Sure, let's do that. And let's get out onto the sea. The lovely sea. And I kind of want to go around here. Now that the engine's fixed again, right? Like last time, I wanted to go out dredging. The engine was kind of broken for mysterious reasons, not related to me, obviously. And I kind of want to see what's like down this little stream here. First of all, fish. What are you? I know I could just use the spyglass, but I don't need eels, so I'm gonna leave you. I know I could always fish, but I kinda feel like dredging stuff up is probably easier. Also, I can check out a wreckage. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Sure. Look inside. Ooh, you have a lot of stuff here. An old iron chain. Junk to the untrained eye, but there's good metal here. Someone might pay for this. So, is this like an artifact? Research part is like amazing. We have not gotten a lot of those. Wait, I should probably just use... Do I actually have to do like the whole spiel every single time to move stuff over? Okay. A citrine ring. A gold ring clasping a glowing citrine. I hope that's how the gem is actually pronounced. I would like different controls actually for this little thing, but hey. I'm going to survive like this. Let's put in the lumber as well. I mean, I could technically use this as... Okay, I can't use it as storage because like the next time I go here, I apparently can't interact with this shipwreck again. Well, too bad. To be fair, it's also not that far away. Those seem like more flounders. I don't really care about you guys. I just wanna, you know, dredge some stuff up. Ooh. Is this actually where the glow is coming from? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Do I really want to place my hand on the stone? The cold stone does not respond to your touch. This might be something I need to do at night. And I don't like this. Well, it just feels like one of those nighttime activities, so I'm going to go around. Also, there's definitely something coming out of the water. Don't know why. There's some dredging though. I don't know if this is just like something special. Maybe this is the actual glow. Like this is probably the position. Anyway, let's start the dredging. Okay, I'm gonna focus here for just a moment. Just because this takes quite some time. A relic discovered. Oh, the ornate key. This is a massive key though. Seriously? There's a key like this. I'm going to Tetris you up over here. Pursued updated. An abnormally large and heavy key. Okay, at least they acknowledge it, okay? Cast from an unfamiliar metal. The teeth of the key are curved and sway before your eyes like tendrils. Swaying metal doesn't sound that great, actually. Gonna be completely honest. It might just be me, but I feel like something might be slightly off with that thing. Can I fish something else? What are you? You're still eels. Wait, what was the other thing that I had to get? It was like definitely the type of fish that didn't really tell me a lot just because I'm not a fish expert. We've not seen those, right? I would be surprised if we had. Flounder, yeah, it's not in here. But they did say that they only come out at night, so I should probably check at night again. It's not that far into the future, so... Still don't want you. Okay, let's just go back to that house over there. Meet the... let's call them the researcher. I forgot their name. They probably... one, wait. No, that was actually fishing, right? Did I just see something in the water there, or was that just like a reflection? I feel like it was just a reflection. Kinda seemed like a whale, like just size-wise, so I was kind of worried about that. Anyway, let's get over here. Have like a quick little chat, and then we can check out what awaits us at night, just because we again have to find something. And apparently, like squid we can find near the shore, so I'm not too worried about that. I probably can't, yeah, I probably still can't go inside, unless this is the key for the workshop. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of his room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed. Smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. Okay. Illusion book, okay? Like, this is just like the sleight of hand. Trust me. A burst of light fills your vision, and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. Ability unlocked, Haste. Otherworldly speed? I didn't read the last word there, I have to check. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Take a look at these trinkets. Do you know who owned these relics? Where should I look for relics? Let's just go through it. Like, clearly, this has never been an issue. Like, every single time I click something, I clearly got to talk, like, through all of the conversations and not just one of them. No, but seriously, I feel like this is probably one of the NPCs I can talk to a lot longer. The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? I mean, the haste. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of great deal of stress on your engines. Okay, I don't know how to use it though. Anything else? How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before, but 2 decades ago I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Clearly not ominous. Do you know who owned these relics, by the way? Yes. Who? He looks at you. For a moment, a look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. Can't believe that he didn't expect the second question here. An old friend. Anything else? Sure. Where should I look for relics? Probably the same thing again. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I've already marked a location on your map where you can begin your search. Sure, take a look at these trinkets. Do not bother me with common clutter. I hear that the trader in Little Marrow deals with such trivialities. Anything else? Okay, so I was at least right about those artifacts. Okay, I guess we can leave then. Wait, there was something. Haste adds speed to your engines, but it increases panic and engine heat. I can... Oh, I was wondering what like all this is for. Okay. I'm gonna leave here. And increases panic. I still don't know what panic is all about. This is like the thing that I'm so worried about, so I don't wanna like overdo it. But... Wait, select it and then use it by holding X. I wanna just go back to the marrow. That's quicker, yeah. But I do see that this actually increases the heat meter quite quickly, so we only have like brief moments of speed. I can't fish you anyway, right? Yeah, disturb water. I don't know if I like this. I've not seen the... eyes yet. Okay. Chill. I don't know what awaits me here, but chill. Didn't like that. But there is some glowing over here. Why are you glowing? Let's fish. These are new. I'm guessing these are probably the ones that I need. Yeah, those are the ones. Black Groper. Grouper? Grouper? And the trophy catch. Nice. This is probably what the blue light means then. I needed one of those and 2 squid, if I recall correctly. Can I turn around? I don't know if I just missed like a lot of the noises before. I did kind of increase my volume again. I like doing that every once in a while, but I also hate it. I'm gonna be completely honest. I hate this. Let me first check out the trader over here though. Oh, there's a grieving father first though. Obviously behind the cam again. I'm sorry about that, but certainly a face. Hello, is everything okay? Wait, am I talking to you? No, wait, you are saying that. Hello, is everything okay? What do you know about strange occurrences around here? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? Any shipwrecks? That's like definitely what grieving people think about like all the time. Well, yes. You see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He is still out there, somewhere, in one of these wrecks. All alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief wreck his body. I was wondering. I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you are able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Sure, I can do that. I mean, if you're in debt to me, I would always appreciate some money. Apparently I need money. I don't actually know how much money I need, but a lot of stuff seems kind of expensive. Because of the painter. Yeah. The fisherman. I had thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I am the person to talk to. Seems rather suspicious, but sure, let's talk about decorations. I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments is limited at the moment though. I mean, sure, I guess I could help find some. He thinks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see, but if you caught such a creature... Oh wait, there was like a list for crabs, right? In the encyclopedia. He clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture. He turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. A fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But for now, what can I help you with today? Deliver flag? Change flag? Where did flags come up? I don't recall. Let's go for those first. You don't seem to have any new flags with you. Come back when you find some. Have you tried searching to the north of the Marrows? What can I help with you? How about we paint a boat? Which area do you want to paint? The roof? What color do you want to paint the roof? I want to go for like some green. Sharp mint? Maybe blue. I mean, this theme is like kind of special, so... Wait. There are more pages? I'm guessing all of those are... Ooh, Black Abyss sounds cool. Are probably quests. Let's ask about mint, I guess. I don't have the right pigment to make that color. You need to bring me some of these crabs. Malignant pincer, okay. And a cerebral crab. Sure. Also, I don't know if I like the painting noises in the background. Okay, how about another color? Blue depths? Alright, let me prepare my brushes. Applying paint? Much better. That color looks good. I mean, it is blue. It's exactly behind my cam again. But yeah. What about the hull? I did paint the roof right now, right? Like, I'm not imagining this is a lot bluer than before. Let's go for green. Alright, now let me prepare my brushes. I do like that it doesn't cost me anything but time. Much better. That color looks good. I feel like I'm done here. What about changing the flag? Which flag do you want to display? I don't actually have a flag currently, right? Anchor, hook flag? How many are there? Pirate flag? Eye flag? Ouroboros flag? Sure. I mean, I don't have those, so let's fish flag. Ooh, neat. There's a fish now. As you wish. Okay, I feel like we can adjust the bunting. I can adjust bunting here. I'll use any leftover pigments I have to ensure a cohesive aesthetics. Let's put it on. Neat. Again, you can't see it because it's exactly behind me. As you wish. Okay, this is all. So this is like definitely more decorative. Maybe there are like some effects. Like I would assume that like these special colors might have like some effects. Right? Because otherwise it would be kind of unfair to have them limited like this behind the quest. But sure. Comparatively, at least. Like, I'm guessing that some of them are like really hard to get compared to like the other ones. Anyway, I want to talk to the trader. I forgot your voice. Welcome. Found anything special today? Or lately? Sure. I can't obviously sell the research part, but you are worth a few bucks. You know what? How about we put them into storage instead? And get squid fishing. I completely forgot about the squid. Good thing I just looked at this thing, because otherwise I would have forgotten. Okay, time to check out our boat. Where are squids? Squiddies! I don't like this. Where are squiddies? Nothing bad is ever going to happen at night, right? I don't think anything happened. I also don't see any points where I can fish some squid. Are you squid? No. I wanna... Oh wait, I pressed the wrong button. That scared me. The noise that happens when you start the speed thing. I'm gonna just get some here. Do I even have the space for you? I mean, I can put you like that. I technically need other ones, and now it's too late / early for this. I guess I missed my chance to get some squid. I'm going to put the fish on ice though. And this time I'm going to put like the prize fish on there. Just because I feel like it's probably worth it. I hope they're still fresh. Because it's been a whole day. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. I for a moment thought that like the walking cane was like part of the background. I was like, what even is that mountain there? Excuse me? Your engine, it sounds like... I'm sorry. I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. I don't know if that is because of the speed effect now, or if it's because I have like the peculiar engine. In any case, I mean, this is the old fisher boat after all, so... Anyway, fishmonger. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes, I do. Yeah, keep it on ice, please. Are you still fresh? Yeah, you're still fresh. Perfect. So I can put you in here, and you are going to be my prized possession. You're going to be worth a lot. And then we can also do the rest of the business. How much are you worth? 35? That's not too bad, actually. Like, I've had worse fish. That's still the same thing that we do know about. Okay. That was greater marrow. I am probably fine when it comes to stress. Also, like, the light has kind of, like, wasn't there at night. Like the purple one. I don't know if it's going to return and it was like something else, or if it was actually the key that I saw. Now that I've dredged up the key, then obviously I don't have to deal with that anymore. In any case, I feel like I have reached a good cutting point. Let's end the episode here, and next time I'm gonna continue dredging, I guess, and I have to check out like the new area. I kind of want to see, like I'm guessing like the reason why we got like that ability is actually because the map is so far away, like to the place. Should have actually checked. Here, Gale Cliffs. I have to go over here, and I feel like without the haste ability, we are probably like on our way for like 2 days or so, just because it's like so far away. Haste is probably going to help. I'm kind of curious what happens if the engine overheats. I should probably try that one near a harbor where I can actually fix stuff. Also, what's... Oh! That's the other pursuit. I'm guessing this is about the crabs? Like in the north, and this is probably the wreckage that the grieving father was talking about. Or like vice versa, I don't actually remember. I am terrible with directions, apparently. In any case... Let's end it here. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one, and bye-bye.